So, what's today's topic? So I read through all the questions that you guys had, and first of all, thanks a lot for them. It was really great to see what you guys have to say, what you guys want to know. And the current most upvoted thing with, well, one upvote is Dirk is asking, David, show us your apartment, please. Apartment tour, huh? Alright, here's my Tokyo apartment tour. Each apartment tour starts, of course, at the entrance area. And in my apartment, like in all Japanese apartments, you have this clear distinction here where you can go with your street shoes and where not. I think it's really great because it reminds people to take off their shoes before they go in. Since I have these kind of thingies, I never really walk inside with street shoes by accident because I'm like, hey, I have to take them off here. If you come in, it looks like this. Don't worry, I will show you everything you see here. You have on this side here the toilet. I'm not going to open that because I don't want to show you my toilet. And on this side here we have the bathroom, which looks like this. Here's like my little area. What I really like here is I can, turn this light on, and it's really good for styling and whatnot. On this side here we have the bathroom, which looks like this. Cool thing what I really like about this bathtub is that's an automatic bathtub, so all I have to do is like press a button here and then it automatically fills itself up, which is actually really convenient. I'm not taking that many baths, but it's really nice to have that you don't have to take care of when the bath is full or not. Funny thing here is the toilet and the bathroom is separate, which actually a lot of Japanese people prefer. I don't really know why, because Western people usually like it the other way around, that you have both in the same room. But actually having the bathroom and the toilet separate is kind of a premium feature. A lot of people actually prefer it that way. And if you search for an apartment, they actually advertise it in that way, like, hey, it's separate. So that's cool. Next up is the living room, or kind of living area, which looks like this. On the side here we have a very, very simple kitchen. Cool thing about the sink as well is that it has a trash dispenser, so you never have to clean it. There's even something in there, so it looks like this. Let me stop that for now, I can finish it later. The same thing as in Korea is that I have a ton of compartments here. I have like 4 here, another one here, then there's one more here, like 3 more, and then here on this side we have a dishwasher, which I actually never used, and more compartments. Very simple fridge. Inside here I have like some snacks and whatnot. Inside here I have dishes, and on side here I have my little coffee corner to make a coffee. Next up is the living room, which is, I think, the most important area of any apartment, to be fair, because it's the place where you usually mingle with your friends. It's the place where you will hopefully spend most of the time of your life in your apartment in, because it's like your biggest area you have. So you should make something really nice out of it. What we did here is we just have a little, very simple carpet here and a TV and a sofa. On the TV here, I have a Wii here. I can even show you my little game corner over here, which is, I don't really have many games. I have like, on this side, Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. And I have like 2 amiibos here and here. I bought these because I think they just look cool. I don't really care about amiibos. I'm not like a collector or anything. On the TV, the other thing that we have connected right now is the Apple TV, which is probably the most used device that I have, because I'm using that for watching YouTube videos or movies or whatnot, because I can just stream it either from my MacBook or from my iPhone, which is actually really, really convenient. I'm actually one of these people that believes that you should never put distracting stuff near the things you work. So I have in this room here on the side, I'm going there in a bit, I'm working. So because of that, I don't want to do any YouTube videos watching or whatnot inside there, because otherwise my brain automatically thinks, hey, you can also now do that here. So whenever I want to watch something, be it a movie or a YouTube video or whatnot, I'm always doing it inside here. That's why it's actually, this Apple TV is very important, because it makes it very easy to watch a YouTube video. One room I forgot is on this side here, just when you come in. you have a bedroom. It looks like this. Decided to put the bed inside here because this room doesn't have any windows, so you don't have natural light coming in. And if you sit here inside here the entire day, it is getting very, very stressful for your eyes. You feel very tired and it's just not good. So if you have the bed inside here, you just only use this room for sleeping and for nothing else. So you can actually use the other 2 rooms that we have for a lot better things, more productive things. And just, you know, the room that's anyway crappy, it's just for sleeping. Next up is of course my favorite room. This is like my little office, if you can call it like that, which looks like this. Inside here's my laptop and my computer, as you can see. This is actually not a computer. I have my MacBook here, which is hooked up to this screen. So I'm using that for everything, for programming or for video editing. You can even see that I have inside the background still the video that I worked on last, which was the Souls Logan thingy. And here I have the opening to this video, where I was reading the comments and whatnot. Because it's very difficult for me to get lighting right, I bought one of these here, one of these studio lights. Only one, because I'm still not doing this good enough to justify 2 lights. I really need 2 lights to get the 2-point lighting or 3-point lighting correctly. But because of that, I put a white light bulb in here. And if you never had a white light bulb in your house, it is changing the way you feel. On one side, it looks better on the camera because you have things better white balance. On the other side, whenever I want to work on something, I turn this one off. So I have only white light in this room. And what this does is, it makes me feel more awake. If I have the orange light on, it is more, you feel more sleepy, more relaxed, more tired. But as soon as I turn that off and I only have white light coming in, sometimes I even turn on the studio light as well to get even more white light in here, then you feel different. You feel more, not sleepy, you feel more awake, more like you want to do things now. But yeah, I really need a second light, but first I need to get better on YouTube, right? On this side here, it's just like a little corner with books and like video equipment that I use. Here's like headphones and lavalier microphone, big microphone, sunglasses, printer. I try to usually have this desk as clean as possible. So right now only what I have here is my battery pack, because I use that to charge the camera that I'm using right now. On this side I have an iPad and my phone. And here's like the microphone I usually use for recording things. There's also a little tripod that I sometimes use when I use this microphone to have it closer to my face. But most of the time I'm just having this somewhere near me, and I plug the microphone inside here. Can you see it? Is this focusing? No, it's not focusing. Come on. Anyway, I plug it inside here. This is the Zoom H2N. So this is recording my audio, and then I put it onto my laptop and then inside Final Cut. Another fun fact about all these chairs here is why they're not pushed in here is because our cat actually learned to push these chairs aside. So if they're in like this, the cat jumps up here, and then pushes the chair with his weight, like he presses himself inside here, so it goes like this. And once it's like this, he jumps up on the table and he eats all of the food. He usually does that in the night when no one is awake, because he's a little smartass. So the solution to that is just to move the chair as far away from the table as possible, so he cannot jump up. Hopefully he's not growing bigger, because then he's probably able to jump up. Where's the cat, by the way? Let me try to find the cat. Cat's right, he's always jumping down there, but he cannot jump out by himself. Come on, I get you out of there. Actually, there's a lot more to this building than just this apartment here. Maybe it's a little bit too dark outside now to record it, but I will just record it tomorrow morning and cut it into this video. So don't get confused if it's suddenly bright outside and now it's dark. This, my friends, is actually one of the nicest places in this apartment, in my opinion. It is more like a balcony kind of thing. I like to call this a terrace, even though it's not really a terrace. The nice thing about this is that it is where everything is going on. There's like the street is down here. There's like all the people walking. You have a lot of restaurants over here. But at the same time, this place is empty, you know, because it's private. Only people who live inside this building can actually come here. And because of that, it is always empty. No one can come here, no one can just sit here and eat their food if they don't live inside this apartment, and fairly enough, there are not many people actually living inside here. So during summer, this is actually a really nice place to you know, come here with your takeout food or whatnot, and just eat your lunch here and enjoy a little bit the nature out here. The street in nature, I'm calling it nature even though it's just a street, but it's still good to see, to have like a little bit of fresh air here. You have tables here, everything is kind of clean, and the thing I really like about it is that it is elevated from the street. So when you sit down here inside the park, can you see it? Inside the park down there, it is also very nice, but at the same time you're close to the street. You constantly have cars driving by and you have loud noise. Here it is the same, but it is a little bit more private. It's a little more silent. It is a bit more, you can hear cars going by, of course, but at the same time you don't really see the cars, so they're more out of your mind. But you know, this is not everything yet. I just showed you here. Here's where we just came from. This is the lounge where I was sitting in. This was here, the entrance area down here. And now we're going to probably the coolest place inside this entire building. We're going up. Alright, let me just put the camera here. So if you watched my earlier videos, you might have noticed something very similar in Korea. This is a roof garden. It is not a rooftop, it is a garden on a rooftop. So as in Korea, I have a lot of tables here and I have a really great view. I mean, look at this. You can even see like Tokyo Tower and Skytree from here. And if you're very lucky, you have even sometimes view of Mount Fuji. Now the cool thing, of course, is that this, in comparison to Tokyo Tower and Skytree, is completely free. So if you live here, you can come here literally every day with your friends and just eat. If you don't eat down at the terrace, you can also eat up here, but it's usually a lot more colder and the wind is a lot stronger because it's a lot higher. And you have a lot of glass here, so that actually makes it very difficult to take some good pictures, because if you put glass in front of glass, it just never really looks that good. Another thing that's a little bit annoying, I'm pretty sure you can hear it in the background because I'm recording with the camera microphone right now and not with my usual microphone. There's a lot of children here, a lot of families. This is a very family-ish building, so you have a lot of families and a lot of children, and if you want to concentrate or just have your silence somewhere, then things get sometimes a little bit difficult. But nevertheless, having something like this on top of your apartment building is really cool. And whenever someone visits me in Tokyo, I'm actually bringing them up here because then they don't have to go to Tokyo Tower or Skytree, because here it's a lot more comfortable. You don't have many people up here. You're more alone. You have time to take pictures. You don't pay money. You can also take your bento up here and just like munch a little bit while you take a picture of the view. You can also see the sunset here because you don't have to line up or anything. It's just a lot better. But if you think this is everything, there's one last thing that I want to show you. It's not as cool as this, but if the rooftop is getting too loud for you, maybe the other thing is something really amazing. Just look at the view. Actually, you can see everything you can see all parts of Tokyo here, including my favorite part, which is this direction, which is Shinagawa and Odaiba, or Tokyo Bay. So if you actually go there, there's a beach. You cannot swim there because it's Tokyo, but you have a beach there. And if you ever come to Tokyo, check out Odaiba. It is one of my favorite places in Tokyo, maybe for you too. So what I want to show you is, let's go there. Guys, we made it! Jeez, I'm sitting here for 1 hour now and hoping for the people to go away so I can finally record my video and talk and finish this up. So actually, just when I was on the roof, it was still bright. Now it's dark. So what I want to say is, actually I wanted just to talk a little bit about this lounge, because they call it the Sky Lounge. It's in the 30th floor of this building, and of course also free for the people here. It seems more like a coffee corner or something where you want to read your book. At the same time, you have a really good view. So if you sit here, if I sit here with my laptop, and if you're my laptop, you see this view. So I constantly, when I'm working here, I see this, and it looks really good. Especially, for example, you can see it over there. Tokyo Tower. It seems pretty tiny on the camera, but it's actually pretty big and right in your face here, and it looks really good. The only problem is, well, two problems. On the other side of this wall there's a party room, so if that is rented out, it can get quite noisy. Point number two, there is no Wi-Fi here. That's probably the biggest reason why not many people are using this, because without Wi-Fi and you come here with your laptop, you cannot really do much. On the other side, the rooftop has Wi-Fi. Anyway, this lounge here is awesome. Time to head out here. Wow, I waited an hour to record a 2 minutes clip. Priorities.